Hey guys. All right, I'm not fully collected on this, but I'm trying to bide my time like the rest of us, right? Okay, so let's talk about this. I want to be able to come on here and show up and bring authenticity and the best of me. Of course, I don't expect anyone to know or understand like what I do every day, or like what my life is like, or if I'm having a day where I'm more tired or moody or whatever. But there's been like boundary crossing with, this email situation, and, you know, getting the flack on here and whatever. And I understand that's just a part of it. Like that to me is a big shift that happens, that when you choose to do the inner work and you want to embody your own energy and not be a people pleaser anymore, you kind of are, it feels like you're forced into it, because it feels like you're kind of forced into both setting boundaries and enforcing them, and even being aggressive, because I can't speak for anybody else and what it's like for you. Not all the time aggressive, of course, like you have to discern, but like some people just that, you know, in whatever ways, like whatever things that they're struggling with, or they just think that it's okay to just fight with people, or they just get to have control or demand things, like, you know, no, we don't get to do that. Or you have a right to, you know, defend yourself and fight back. And it is scary. It's scary to realize that it's like people literally just were using you. And it's like, I think that anybody, if they wake up to that, would feel remorseful. Like they wouldn't, I do think that anyone with a heart underneath it does care, but regardless, it's like whatever it is about you, like I realize that about me, that I'm very giving, and I still am, and I love that about me, and that's why I come on here and I do this, and I want to. But with going through anything like spiritual, any kind of energetic stuff that you're moving through, having a lot on your shoulders, having a lot of responsibility, taking care of other people, like it is a lot. So I need to feel the reciprocity from this. I need to know that there's mutual respect. And if there's something that you really want to express to me, then bring me something. It doesn't have to be monetary. I would appreciate that. I'll leave my stuff, my Venmo, but you could like write, like you could do a poem or a story. I love reading. But I guess in a sense, like try okay, this is what it comes down to for me, is that time is precious. And I think that when we all step back and look at it, we understand that, we know that. But when we live in a world where there's so much availability of people, and then that there's people who are generous or nice or friendly, or, you know, like I said, like this is what I love doing. So I do love doing this, and I more than anything want to be a safe space for people. So, but I can't I'm not available all the time, and I can't, I need my boundaries to stay respected. It's the type of thing that I've had to realize is the hard way, that if I don't speak up at some point, it just continues, and then I get mad and I get resentful, and then I do explode. And so it's like I do get very aggressive, and I don't want to do that. So and I can't do anything about trolls on other than like defending myself. But when it comes to personal stuff like my email, I do need to feel like there's mutual respect. So if there's something that you guys really want to express to me, just find a way to make it, give a gift in it. You can write me a story. And like I said, I love reading, because I want to be able to be there for you guys however I can. And I'm trying to be understanding about this whole, all these crazy accounts, whatever. And I know some people are more shy and reserved, and I can be understanding of that, but there has to be boundaries because we've got to respect each other's space and time. It's just, otherwise it does become destructive. So, all right, so you're here in this Nine of Pentacles, but our Knight of Pentacles is reversed, or maybe you're feeling a lot of like instability. Okay, so I'm getting that, and that's funny that I'm saying this. Maybe this is coming up for a reason, because we've got the Six of Cups reversed. So it's maybe that there's something that you aren't saying that you really want to, or something that you want to give someone, like a helping hand, but you can't for some reason. Confusion, and our Eight of Swords is reversed. The Sun. Let's see if we get a few more, and I'll try to get the like collective energy. All right, sorry y'all for the lag time. Anything else, Spirit? I'm shaking, y'all. My sleep has been all off for some reason. All right. Strength and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Magician reverse on the bottom. Lovely. Nine of Wands, feeling that. Okay. Two of Cups. World. Wheel of Fortune's upright. Queen of Cups not upright. Okay. I'm shaky. All right, I'm gonna get a collective feel and wrap this up. So you're in confusion. You feel like you're in this Seven of Pentacles, but you want to be in this, and you want to be in that Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, obviously it's a reminder to use your strength for whatever you're going through. But your Sun is upright, so I'm getting remember your strength, remember your strengths. And try to focus on that, so you're not in this kind of like lackluster, like there's a kind of like a self-pity, self-loathing kind of energy in this Seven of Pentacles, which just kind of keeps you stuck. So they're giving me like, remember your strengths. You know, setting and enforcing boundaries, it's like, it's one of those things of like, it's like over time it gets easier, but it's hard when there's people that like don't understand it, or they take it as offensive. Those moments are always difficult, but that also, it strengthens you more and more and more as you start to set and enforce those boundaries, because you're high-fiving, or like, not even high-fiving, like hugging your inner child every time you do that, because you're standing up for yourself. Because it's hard being that person that puts their foot down and says, no, you have to look at yourself and take me out of it. And some people don't want to face truth. And even if you do that to them, they're still not going to face truth and back off, or choose to change their behavior. And it's not our job. It's not my job to change someone or make somebody change. But I also like, it's my time and energy too. So it's a very different journey, especially because once you're moving through all this energetically, there's so much self-care. Like I said, like lack of sleep, like struggling with sleep for 2 nights for me, like completely throws me off. And so it's like, I have to do whatever I have to do to like manage my time and energy, and be very, stern about it. Essentially, like that's how it feels to me, because it's like, I try to step back, collect myself, and then send people love and strength whenever I can. But it's like, we're all only one person. And if people are empty and whatever, they just want to use other people, it's like, no one else is going to enforce those boundaries for you and stand up for you, or, so I just think it goes with it. If you're someone that's giving and generous and you are on a healing path, you're a healer, like it goes hand in hand. That's just what I've seen and observed, and how it seems to be is that you have to be very stern about your boundaries, because no one else is going to know, where you are energetically, or, how much energy you have, what you have going on, who you have to take care of. And it's not their job to, of course, but, it does shift. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say, is like, it does slowly kind of shift the energy and the dynamic to then those people that still want to be in your life, like can and will adapt. And then it kind of works together, because then once you can you can drop your guard and find that safety with people and that understanding, that's like beyond our understanding. I feel like that's like the way that the universe works. Like they work it out. But regardless, like you're the only one who can keep those boundaries up. Cause I'm telling you, you get exhausted enough times, or you get depressed enough times, or whatever. And you're like, okay. Cause this is one more little bit, is that like for so much of this time in the last, like in when we were first here, not very first here, but like around like 2021, and I was going through so much craziness of behaviors with my kid, and that I went from that to like a lot of just like, there were a lot of moments of depression, and like I just didn't understand. I'm like, what, other than like I knew I had a lot on my shoulders and stuff like that, but like looking back, I'm like, a lot of that was probably spiritual warfare, and I just didn't have that knowledge or understanding about it. Because like, I guess I took it on as like, it felt like punishment. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm just like, this is all karma, or like whatever. And, I did kind of, I wanted to give up. I wouldn't say I gave up, because I kept moving through it all, but like, I kind of like wasn't fighting back. Thank you. And so learning to set and enforce boundaries and stand up for yourself and pour back into yourself will help. It all goes together with that fighting back and that acceptance that it's just like, it is what it is. Like sometimes you just have to be aggressive or stern or refuse to give your time and energy to certain things. I guess it's gray rocking is what people call it. But you can still step aside and send those people love separately, or wish the best for them. You don't have to send them ill intention just because they're not respecting your space. All right, that was a lot. And like I said, I'm drifting off because I'm not 100. So, yeah, I want to keep my emails open. But I'm trying to use it just for business, for personal readings. So if there's something that you guys want to send me, just find a way to either send me a small donation, or, like I said, like a little poem or something. I'm not in a creative mode right now. Like I'm not thinking of things, but like that just helps it to be more of like a give and take. Okay. Instead of it just being like, you're coming to me with something and, I don't really know how to take it because I don't know who it is. And I want to be understanding, and I want to continue to be understanding because I want to learn and grow too. So we just need to find a way to make it a little bit, reciprocal. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.